The 1980 Juliana Koningin der Nederlanden 25-cent coin, also known as the Dutch Kwartje, is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. It represents one of the final chapters in the long reign of Queen Juliana and the Dutch guilder currency era before the euro. This coin, minted in massive numbers, carries deep symbolic meaning tied to post-war recovery, royal tradition, and everyday Dutch life. Hello, friends. Welcome to Old World Coins Vault. Here, we bring you the oldest, the rarest, and the most mysterious coins from around the world. Do you want to know which coin is worth millions? Which coin is hiding one of history's biggest secrets? And which coin looks ordinary today, but could make you rich tomorrow? So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's open the Old World Coins Vault. Let's dive into its history. In the heart of Europe, the Netherlands has a rich tradition of coinage that reflects its monarchy, resilience, and cultural identity. The 25-cent coin from 1980, featuring Queen Juliana, stands as a quiet but powerful symbol of the end of an era. Queen Juliana ruled the Netherlands from September 4, 1948, until her abdication on April 30, 1980. She ascended the throne after her mother, Queen Wilhelmina, stepped down following the devastation of World War II. Juliana became a beloved figure, known for her humility, warmth, and dedication to rebuilding the nation. She guided the country through economic recovery, decolonization, including the independence of Indonesia, and the shift toward a modern welfare state. Her reign symbolized stability and hope in a changing world. The 25-cent coin series bearing her portrait ran from 1950 to 1980. This denomination, nicknamed the Kwartje, quarter, was a common everyday coin used for small purchases like bread, tram tickets, or vending machines. After the war, the Netherlands moved away from silver coins due to cost and metal shortages. From 1950 onward, these 25-cent pieces were made of nickel, durable, affordable, and resistant to wear. The coin weighs 3 grams, measures 19 millimeters in diameter, and has a thickness of about 1.61 millimeters, with a reeded edge for grip and anti-counterfeiting. The obverse front portrait was engraved by the renowned Dutch artist and sculptor Ludwig Oswald Venkerbach, 1895 to 1960. He created this elegant right-facing profile of Queen Juliana early in her reign, and it remained in use for 3 decades. Venkerbach was a respected figure in Dutch art, known for medals, sculptures, and coins that captured royal dignity with simplicity. The design was approved by the Royal Dutch Mint, Koninklijke Nederlandse Munt, in Utrecht, the primary producer. For the 1980 issue specifically, production occurred at the Royal Dutch Mint, with mint masters like Marius van den Brandhoff, until 1980, and acting master B.C.H.J. Smit. Interestingly, due to high demand and capacity issues in 1980 to 1981, about 25 million of the 1980 dated coins were struck at the Royal Mint in the United Kingdom, Llantrisant, Wales. This was a rare instance of outsourced minting for Dutch circulation coins. 1980 marked the final year of Juliana's reign. She abdicated in favor of her daughter, Queen Beatrix, on April 30th, Queen's Day. The 1980 coins were struck in huge quantities to meet everyday needs during the transition. The total mintage reached an astonishing 159,300,000 pieces, the highest in the entire Juliana 25-cent series. This massive production ensured the coin remained in circulation until the guilder was replaced by the euro in 2002, demonetized February 28, 2002. The obverse features a dignified right-facing portrait of Queen Juliana as an older woman with her hair neatly styled. Surrounding her head in a circular legend is the Latin inscription Juliana Koningin der Nederlanden, translating to Juliana, Queen of the Netherlands. This simple yet regal design emphasizes her role as head of state. Venkabock's engraving gives her a calm, approachable expression, mirroring her public image as the smiling queen. The reverse is straightforward and functional. At the top sits the royal crown, symbolizing monarchy and authority. Below it is the denomination 25 cent in 2 lines. The date 1980 is split on either side of the value, 19 to the left, 80 to the right. No other decorations, just clean, practical design to make the coin easy to read at a glance. This layout had been standard since 1950. The 1980 Juliana 25-cent coin, Dutch Kwartje, is one of the most common yet symbolically rich pieces from the final year of a beloved queen's reign. Queen Juliana's abdication on April 30th, 1980, was a moment of national emotion. Known affectionately as Mevrouw de Koningin, Mrs. Queen, for her down-to-earth style, she often rode her bicycle through the streets, visited flood victims personally during the 1953 North Sea flood, and even famously sold part of her palace Soestdijk to help fund social programs. Her 32-year reign bridged the scars of World War II to the prosperous 1970s to 80s. The 1980 Kwartje became the last circulating coin to bear her portrait. After that, her daughter Beatrix took over, and new designs appeared briefly before the guilder faded away with the euro's arrival. Ludwig Oswald Venkabock's portrait wasn't just beautiful, it was strategic. He sculpted Juliana as a mature, wise leader. She was 71 in 1980, with soft features that conveyed approachability rather than imperial distance. The Latin legend Juliana Koningin der Nederlanden was kept in classical style to honor tradition, while the reverse's simple-crowned 25 cent with split date emphasized utility over ornament. No lions, no shields, just the crown as a reminder of monarchy in a democratic society. Interestingly, Venkabock passed away in 1962, yet his design lived on for 18 more years, a testament to its timeless quality. With 159,300,000 pieces struck, 1980 holds the record for highest production in the Juliana 25-cent series, 1950 to 1980. The Netherlands was booming economically, high employment, strong exports, but small change was in huge demand for vending machines, parking meters, and daily shopping. The transition year added pressure. People hoarded coins as souvenirs of Juliana's era. The Royal Dutch Mint in Utrecht couldn't keep up alone, so roughly 25 million were outsourced to the Royal Mint in Landresant, UK, struck in 1980 to 1981 but dated 1980. These UK-minted coins have the same design, no mint mark difference for collectors to spot easily, but it's a rare case of Dutch coins made abroad in peacetime. Nickname Kwartje comes from kwart, quarter, plus diminutive je, like calling it a little quarter. It was so common that Dutch sayings used it, dat kost maar een kwartje, that costs only a quarter, for cheap things. During Juliana's reign, the Kwartje bought a phone call, a newspaper, or half a loaf of bread, small but essential. Some 1980 coins show minor die cracks or weak strikes from high-speed production, but these are minor and don't boost value much. No major rarities exist in this date, unlike silver pre-1950 versions or error coins from other years. After demonetization in 2002, many were melted or saved as keepsakes. Dutch people still find them in old jars or attics, evoking childhood memories. Circulated, used, $100 to $500, often sold in bulk lots for pennies each, uncirculated/brilliant, uncirculated, $500 to $5,000 USD, proof from sets, $5,000 to $500,000. No standard 1980 coin reaches even $100 unless it has a dramatic error, for example, off-center strike or double die, which are extremely rare and might go for $4 to $5 million in auctions. This humble Kwartje quietly witnessed the handover of a throne, the peak of Dutch welfare, and the last days of the guilder. In a world of digital payments, it reminds us how everyday objects